Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Here we are with a brand new Toyota CHR Plus 2026 version. I have with me the front wheel drive, long range, 77 kilowatt hour battery, 224 horsepower and a range of up to 607 kilometers. Impressive. And let's don't forget, Toyota offer you warranty on this CHR Plus up to 10 years or 1 million kilometers. It's just incredible. I mean, you get 1 million kilometers in certain circumstances is just impressive, and that says a lot about the trust that Toyota put in this new electric car. And to be honest, I drive it the last days and I'm impressed. It's a really good product. It's a really good car. It drives great. We will talk about that also in a separate videos, in the test drive, in a review. So definitely check out all the series of videos if you want to find out everything about this CHR Plus. We will drive the car in the city. This video it's about consumption test in the city driving. So we will reset the consumption and we see what kind of numbers we can get. The estimated consumption VLTP, it's around the top of the range version have 15.7 and this is 13.4. Yeah, so 13.4 kilowatt hour is the VLTP. We will reset right now. We will drive with AC, RC on and 22 degrees, level 1, 22 degrees outside, perfect temperature for this test. And let's drive in the city. I'm not going to drive in eco mode, I'm driving in normal mode as a normal person will drive in the city, so we can see at the end of this trip what kind of numbers. We drive for 31 minutes, 12 kilometers only in the city, so we can see what kind of numbers and consumption we can get from this CHR Plus. Now I have a few videos on my channel on the highway. If you want to see consumption on the highway, check out because I have a separate video. If you want to see the test drive, the review, I have a lot of videos with this car on the channel. Now another thing that I will do, I will use maximum recuperation, guys. You can change from those pedals behind the steering wheel the level of recuperation that you want to use for your car, and I will use maximum recuperation. This is how I like to drive in the city, with maximum recuperation on the electric cars, like one pedal drive. It doesn't have one pedal drive, but it has almost one pedal drive. It's very strong, and in the end of course you have to press the brake and engage auto hold, but at least it's great in the city because it's like you're driving one pedal drive. So yeah, and I love the fact that you have more levels of recuperation. You know, you can go on the highway and you use less recuperation, or you go in the city and you use maximum, or wherever you want. I recommend you, and I like to drive in the city with maximum recuperation because I don't want to press as often the brake pedal. I want to drive with just acceleration pedal. And on the highway I use usually like level 1 or no recuperation, so the car is just rolling most of the time. It's much more easier to not lose the energy to the friction. But in the city it doesn't matter. I like to drive like one pedal drive, so I will use maximum recuperation for this trip, even though I know it's a little bit more efficient if I use less recuperation. The car, it drives really good. The transition between regenerative brake and physical brakes, it's smooth. The pedal feels smooth. The driving overall feels smooth. It comes with double glass, and the sound insulation, it's impressively good, guys. It's impressively good. So I test the car for the last 2 days and I'm definitely impressed. I'm sold on the idea that Toyota finally make a good, proper electric car that people can consider, can buy. We have, by the way, 18-inch rims on this version, not 20-inch rims come on the top of the range version, but we have 18-inch rims on the version that we will drive today. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, otherwise the setup of the car, the suspension, the steering, the direction, it's really good. I love the way they balance the car. I love the way it feels when you're driving it. Even though they keep the same interior layout as BZ4X, I think the position of the steering wheel is great. I wish the screen to be a little bit, I mean the head-up display to be a little bit different setup, you know, and position of it, but otherwise it's fine. I mean, you have to look a little bit over it, but I like the way it's the steering wheel. I like the steering wheel down, you know, so I have a natural position of my hands. so they stay in a natural position, so I don't have to hold my hands higher, and I love it. But you know, sometimes I feel like this screen was nicer to be somehow here, you know, so to see it around here. But it's okay, it's definitely fine. We will have also a little bit of traffic on the way. Right now you see it's recuperating the energy, just press the brake. And now the transition between regeneration and physical brake, it's super smooth and silent. The sound insulation from lower around the wheels, it's also good. And I don't know, I can say this bold statement that probably it's one of the best sound insulation in a car Toyota ever made. It really feels good in terms of sound insulation for an electric car, for a car in this class. You barely hear noise from outside, you barely hear noise from down. Yeah, it's very pleasant car to drive. You have also pretty good ergonomy around here. You have some physical buttons, everything is placed well. Good view in the mirrors. Look, and when you're starting, it's so smooth and silent. So lovely to drive it. You can also deactivate the speed limit warning very easy from the screen. You have an icon there. Right now we have the Apple CarPlay, that way it's not there. So we will use the Apple CarPlay connectivity for this trip. But if you go to the home page of the car, like for example if we go to the home page here, then we have an icon in the corner where you can deactivate the speed limit warning. Look how smooth, 50 km/h, you barely feel like you're driving. The steering, it's not very assisted, not very stiff, it's exactly how it's supposed to be, exactly in the middle. It runs so smooth and pleasant. So I can definitely, I'm happy, I'm excited somehow seeing that Toyota also bring on the market those electric cars that are pretty good. Now here you can press this icon and you activate the speed limit warning. And now we can go back to Apple CarPlay just like that. And then we go to Google, just press here and back to Google. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay work also very good wireless. You see there are so many cars around and it's so silent, and when you drive slow you barely feel like you're driving it. And I think if you have babies or someone in the car, you do long trips, because you can do long trips with this. It has range up to 607 kilometers. So I take the car 2 days ago and I still have 70% battery, and I did a lot of driving these days. So impressive from this point of view. And you see how smooth it is. You can also, people can sleep in the back super easy. If you have kids, they will be happy with this car. So smooth. Certain moments of the car remind me of Volvo ES90, EX90 or S90, and also which one was so smooth? BMW, the new BMW iX3, which have also the steering wheel a little bit lower like that. But this is more daily. This is a better daily driver. It's also good in the city, turning circle. It's quite compact. You have a tall driving position, pretty good. Yeah, visibility from above here. To be honest, I like it. I like the car a lot. You can drive and you feel pretty relaxed and calm inside here. You can see how smooth and nice. You don't hear the engine like in other electric cars. The electric motor, I mean. You don't hear it. It's pretty silent. In other electric cars you hear or something like that. No. In this one it's like pretty smooth. I think the insulation between the motor and the interior is good. Exterior it's also good. I don't know. I this car was a surprise for me. I didn't expect this CHR Plus to be so good, to be honest. After I drive the BZ4X, I was like, yeah, Toyota make amazing hybrid system, but electric cars, maybe they are not so good. And then boom, it comes this CHR Plus on my test and change my perspective. It's totally changed my perspective and changed my impression and my ideas about Toyota and electric cars. Toyota in general, it's amazing, but when it comes to electric cars, now they can definitely play a bigger role, a better role with this car. And this is a buyable car, man. I mean, this is a car that I recommend you, and I like it much more than the normal CHR. And this is a car. This is a car that I will probably recommend to the people that will ask me about an electric car. And let's don't forget, 10 years warranty or up to 1 million kilometers. It's beating all other car manufacturers. Of course, I think KGM have also 1 million kilometer warranty on some electric models, right? But Toyota is Toyota. When you hear 1 million kilometer warranty from Toyota, it's something, right? Because it's the biggest and was many years the biggest manufacturers and best sellers in the world, right? So Toyota, it's quite big. And when Toyota says that we made a car that we can give you up to 1 million kilometer warranty, but you have to come to us like when you have to do the service, right? It's normal somehow. And what do you think then? What do you think? Man, I want to buy an electric car, but if the battery is broke after, I don't know, somehow in the next years, and then Toyota say, okay, you buy it for us and then you drive it 10 years, unlimited kilometers, because nobody can do in 10 years 1 million kilometers, only if they stay only in the car non-stop. And then you will think like, man, you know what, 38,000 euro is the starting price. You think like maybe 38,000 euro is maybe not too much for I drive how much I want in 10 years. You know what I mean? So 40,000 euro, and it drives good. It's a good car. I'm really curious to test also the entry level and the all-wheel drive version. But I tell you, I think the best deal is this one, front wheel long range, because it's 4,000 euro difference between the entry level version that have a smaller battery and 167 horsepower, and this one have bigger battery, 77 kilowatt hour and up to 607 kilometer range. So you do with this car easy you do, let's see how much I made, 200 kilometer I made, so almost 200 kilometer I made in the last 2 days, and I have still 69% battery. Yeah, I did 200 kilometer, 69% battery, and I have like 99% battery when I start. So imagine that I did already 200 kilometer and I still have 69% battery. It's insane. It's really impressive. I mean, it's really reachable. I think you can do in the summer in best condition. You can easily do 500 kilometer, or at least 450. No problem, easy. And it's so relaxing driving it in the city. You don't have to change the gears, you don't have to worry about the noise consumption. Yeah, everything, it's running so smooth. I'm a little bit tired and dizzy these days, but even when I'm tired, I can manage to notice and to see a good car. I drive a lot of cars. Yeah, somehow I can't believe that they did it so good. I'm so impressed how good they set the suspensions. They are so smooth, the suspensions, so good. Going over the bumps, you don't hear noise. They're independent McPherson on the front, double wishbone on the rear, but when you go over the bumps, it's so relaxing and so smooth. You hear the bushings, you don't hear anything, no mechanical part, nothing, and then it goes so smooth and pleasant over the... I can definitely say that the suspensions are better than Model Y. Why I say Model Y? Because Model Y, it's the best seller in the world, so it's like a point of reference. We need a point of reference, so they are better. I don't think you need better suspension than this car have, to be honest. It's perfect balance between stability and good comfort. And so many car manufacturers try to achieve exactly what Toyota did with this car. And I tested a few of them these weeks, the last week, and I had 2 of them. And now that I think about them and I think about what Toyota did with this car, it's exactly what they want to achieve with those cars. And they struggle so much, and they need a few years until they bring a product that to improve those suspensions. And it's a car manufacturer exactly from the same country. I don't want to give name, but or maybe I should give name. You know, if you remember the Mazda CX-60, right? So they had some problem with the suspensions, and people kind of complain about suspension a few years ago when they released it, and then now they wait 1-2 years in order to bring a new CX-60, which is better now than was in the beginning. But I don't know, I feel like it's still not at this level. This CHR Plus, and they kind of try to make it exactly what this car do, you know, a good stiffer feeling, but in the same time pretty comfortable. And this one, it's managing that really well. Toyota know how to make cars. They are really good. Hey guys, what are you doing here? You have the pedestrian walk right there, 100 meters. Yeah, it's hard to walk. Now we have how much? 10.9. What the? No way. 10.9 kilowatt hour consumption. So Toyota is not only good when it comes to consumption with a hybrid, so they're one of the best when it comes to consumption. And you remember, I have some videos on my channel with Aygo, new Aygo X, and I have with Yaris, and I have with Corolla. I have some videos with them, and you remember I beat most of the time, and even the CHR normal version, I beat the VLTP from Toyota. And now I can't believe that they make even the electric cars so efficient. It's 10.9 kilowatt hour until now for this trip that we did. Climatic system on, AC on, 22 degrees. Not driving in eco mode. I'm not even in eco mode right now. I'm in normal mode. So crazy efficient in the city. Man, Toyota, you nail it. 1 million kilometer. Very efficient. You have all my respect, man. Yeah, it's great. If they continuing like that, they have great potential. You know, Toyota, what they have to improve now is just the technology, just a little bit the tech. They have to impress the young people a little bit more. It's an amazing product, but there are a few things. For example, this armrest, it's a little bit too strong. So I need you to make these little things a little bit better in order to show off the great product that you're having. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying. Because first impression is like first impression, man. You go in the car, you don't drive it, you just sit and you see things. Most of the things are amazing, but there are a few things that can be improved, like this armrest. More soft, that's all. There are small things. You can also do it aftermarket, but I'm just saying first impression matter. And most of the people, they don't have patience to drive the car 2 days like I drive it in order to understand how good the car it is. They don't have time to test it. That's why I do it for you guys. I drive in the city for 1 hour and I have pain on my head because of the camera, and my head is burning, and you will see at the end of the trip it's red, and I'm in pain right now. I'm also not feeling so good today, and I'm struggling to do this test annoying test, staying in traffic, driving in traffic in crowded city, in order that you, because I know not everybody have time to go and do those long test drive. They don't have the car to do those long tests, and I stay with you the whole trip because I know people will say, yeah, but how did you do the test? You stop, you don't have climatic, you don't have that, you don't have that, you do that, you do that. No, I just keep the camera on all the time. You look at the video, you stay with me, you see how I drive, you see the condition, you see where I stop, you see where I accelerate, driving normal, speed limit, you know, and then you see exactly what to expect from the car. So I struggle too much. Those are really hard videos. Do you know, today I didn't even eat. I wake up at 8 o'clock. It's like, I don't know even what time it is. It's like almost 4 o'clock in PM, and I didn't even eat today. And today it's Sunday. I don't have free day in order to do those videos. So yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. I know many people will think that's easy, but bro, sometimes it's too much, you know. Sometimes it's, many times it's too much. But the car is so lovely to drive, man. Even if I'm a little bit tired now, I feel so relaxing driving it. I love it. I love how smooth is the ride. I love the visibility. I see everything around the car. We had a little bit of traffic. We have a little bit of roll. It's a perfect temperature for electric car, by the way, 23 degrees, so it's spring, summer. It comes with matrix headlamps. You see how quick they turn on, and they are very good. I tested last night. I recommend you to check out the video in the nighttime, the test drive video in the nighttime. There you see how they work and how they adapt. No freaking way. We have 10 kilowatt hour consumption until now in normal mode, not even in eco mode. So last time when I had such a good consumption, I remember was Renault and Dacia Spring. I don't remember which Renault was, but Dacia Spring. But it's a light car, man. It has a smaller battery and it has like 1,000 kilograms, under 1,000 kilograms, something like that. And I get this time this kind of 10 kilowatt hour consumption. But this one, it's a heavy, big SUV. You expect from this car to have a pretty big consumption number, at least more than that. If I will test my Tesla Model S, for example, on the same trip, I will have 20 kilowatt hour, around there. Maybe 19, 20, something like that, 90, maybe 18, depending. But with climatic system for sure will be 19 and so on, like level 1, even level 1. But this one is crazy. This is probably the most efficient electric car I drove until today. And usually I hate to do shorts. I don't do shorts on my channel. I like reels. But I think I will do a reel at the end of this trip if I will continuing having this kind of consumption. Because people need to know certain things, and only when I'm so surprised about something I will do it. Man, I'm impressed. Man, I'm blown away. It's crazy. 8.9 kilowatt. Look at this. And you saw how I drive, right? I don't struggle to drive slow or fast or wherever. It's traffic, it's normal. It's like, I'm really curious to do the same trip against, thank you my friend, against an internal combustion engine. I don't know, whichever internal combustion engine car you want. Give me the best. I don't know, not hybrid, just pure diesel or pure petrol. Whichever you want, just give it to me. I don't know, I think I have to go on the left side here somehow, like that. 8.9, man, I'm crazy impressed. And I drive with maximum recuperation, by the way, guys. You can see this on maximum there. And I still have 69% battery. What? You remember a little bit earlier I told you it was 69. 338 kilometers still left. And I drive like 200 kilometers until now. And I still have 338, so it's over 500 kilometers. In this style. And a little bit earlier I did the highway test drive consumption, which I keep the 130-40 km per hour. Yeah, man, I'm impressed with Toyota. Toyota is big. You know, too bad that it doesn't have bling blings and stuff, you know, because people these days love bling bling, love crazy ambient light, love to have soft Alcantara shitty stuff like that. This one is basic, like most of the things are basic, simple, but it drives good. And I think if this car will have like bling bling stuff, crazy stuff, I think will be bestseller all the time. If you understand what I mean. Look how smooth it's moving now. I think the electric cars move to the next level of smoothness. So now you can even see the difference between you can feel the difference between the first generation electric cars and then the next generation electric car. And I'm impressed because, you know, Toyota don't have too much experience with electric cars, right? Pure electric cars. They don't have like big experience. So when they bring this CHR, you expect like, okay, so it's the second car, third car, something like. Of course, in some countries they already released a few models, but you know, they don't have so much experience like, you know, Tesla or wherever other car manufacturer. They make it for years, like Hyundai, they make it for years, like I don't know, it doesn't come in my head right now. Even Volkswagen make electric cars for years, and you expect like, okay, Toyota make the second car, maybe it's fine, it's CHR, you have big expectation when you look at the name, and then you think about, yeah, but it's second, third car, maybe it's not so, it's second at least in Europe, maybe it's not so good. And then you drive it and you feel like immediately like it's what this car, it's like the fifth generation, like the fifth car that they bring on the market. And I feel, you know, after I drive this CHR Plus, I feel a wave of electric cars from I feel like it comes a wave of electric cars from Toyota with good quality electric cars. And I think that will be the click where the people will get insane and we will see so many electric cars on the street. Just the price is the problem, transition and the good quality. But it's I don't understand why someone today, even me, that I test and I drive and I present on my channel all type of cars, diesel cars, petrol, pure, wherever, hybrids, wherever. But now the more I drive, the more I don't understand, why would you buy a diesel car these days, pure diesel or petrol? Man, why would you do that? When you have those electric cars, why would you buy the gas from Hormuz Strait, from Iran, from wherever country? Why would you buy the gas from there? Why would you buy the gas? When you have the sun, man, you have some solar panels, you just charge your car, you do 500 kilometers, you don't need more than 500 kilometers. You have electricity, you have the sun for household use, you have the sun for, look at the big holes in this country, you have the sun for the car movement, right? Why would you pay and wait for the gas from other planet? I don't understand, man. I should stop filming those diesel pure or petrol cars. I don't know. I feel like I should stop entirely film them. Just don't film them anymore. Yeah, okay. Diesel for the trucks. You have a truck, you do long distance trucks, it's impossible. You need diesel. If you pull a trailer, you need diesel or at least petrol, right? For long distances. So I understand, you know, you work construction, you need those big, heavy, you know, vehicles. I understand you use diesel or petrol. But bro, if you move around in the city, man, why? I understand the people don't have money. Most of the people don't have money yet, and they are expensive electric cars. And indeed they are. Not everybody have over 15,000-20,000 to pay for an electric car. But if you have the money, right? If you have the money, why? Oh my God, look at this. What is wrong with this city? But if you have the money, bro, why would you buy a car with a 3-liter petrol engine, diesel engine? Why? I'm wondering why you want to do that? Why you want to change the oil and filters? What's the consumption? Yeah, 10 liter 10 kilowatt hour. Yeah, probably was 10 liter if I have a pure I have to go on that lane. If I have a pure petrol on this trip or pure diesel on this trip, I will have around 10 liter for sure. I remember I test KGM Action. It was pure petrol, 1.5 liter, and I tested on the same trip around here, you know. You can probably see the video on my channel, and I have a consumption of 12.5 liters gas. 2025, man, it's crazy. And this one have 9.6 kilowatt hour consumption on this trip. I didn't even struggle. I didn't even drive in eco mode. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm speechless. I'm freaking speechless. I don't have anything to add to this car. It's just the cherry on the cake. And you were with me, you saw the way I drive. I think if I will just say to someone, bro, I drive this car in the city, was kind of not too much traffic, but was so. And I have a consumption of 9.6 kilowatt hours right now with CHR Plus electric. What do you think about that? It's an SUV still, right? I think even this Zoe have a bigger consumption, even though it's a light car and small. I'm really curious, but I think even the Zoe have a bigger consumption than this one. And I have the climatic system AC, it's on 22 degrees. I have perfect temperature inside. It makes cold. I feel good. 9.6, and we still have 68% battery. It's so efficient. We go in the era of efficiency electric car, I guess. It's insane. I'm blown away. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect anything. I didn't come with expectations when I start filming this CHR Plus. I didn't have any expectations. I didn't have anything, any wish. But bro, it's real. It's real. 9.9. Now we can drive a little bit faster around here. It's going to 10 kilowatt hour. So I guess the car, it's crazy efficient at speeds up to 50 kilometer per hour. It's crazy efficient. I'm impressed. Now we can keep it at 70 kilometer per hour. Now I can also switch to roll. So right now, not lose too much energy to the friction. So I will let it roll at 70 kilometer per hour. Here it's 70. It's basically, I think it's 50 here also. Anyway, it feels slow anyway. You see, that's why I didn't drive slower. I have to go left on the next intersection. I don't want to drive too fast, but I also don't want to drive too slow, right? So I try to keep it. And now if I release the acceleration, you see the car is rolling. I wish I had this on my Tesla. I don't have this rolling function. This is so useful because you're not going to use energy to the friction, but now we recuperate. Look at this. I play with the pedals so I can recuperate the energy. Go. Start to brake. A little bit slower. I play with the acceleration, emergency brake, and consumption go back to 9.6 kilowatt hour. Oh my goodness. I didn't even expect that. I don't know what to think, to be honest. I still have 68%, still 338 kilometers range, and the time passed kilometers adds, and my head, it's in pain right now. Yeah, nice. And I don't use echo. You see, now if I put it in echo, you see this echo here. but I didn't use it. I used normal drive. So efficient. Yep, that's it. That's a car that I recommend you. Just really, it's on my top list. This car is just grow so much in my perception. It's grow so much in my top cars. This year probably I won't be able to go at best electric car 2026 as I was last year and before last year in the jury, but man, this car was a pretty good car to win. This price, if will be in the competition, and for sure will be in the competition. I'm really curious what car will be in the competition this year. Last year I was in the jury, but last year was a little bit controversial, and I think Lincoln Co 02 win, and in the beginning I wasn't so sure about that, but then after I have it for more time and review and stuff, I changed my mind. Lincoln Co, it's really a great car. It's really a good car. And Lincoln Co in general, and Geely Group with Volvo and stuff, they make such a good cars. But now, oh man, Toyota come really strong from behind. 1 million kilometer warranty. That's big, that's huge. And it's so easy. Look how easy you drive in the city. You don't struggle to change gears. You just smoothly press the acceleration and you go just like that, smooth and nice. Now around here it's like 60 km/h top speed. I will drive a little bit faster than 60, maybe 65, 67, around this. It's just by the way, I can also put it on roll, so I'm not going to lose the energy to the friction. So right now the car is just mostly roll. I want to have it like that. The consumption is growing, and let's don't forget this car have around 1800 and something kilograms, so it's not a light car by any means. It's a pretty heavy car. I think we have to stop somewhere around here, right? I have to find a parking lot around here, and then we can check also the consumption. So here I will park around here. So bro, I'm speechless. I'm crazy speechless. Look at this. 9.6 liter consumption. This is crazy. 9.6 kilowatt hour. Oh man, I can't even name it. 9.6 kilowatt hour. This is crazy. We still have 68% battery, 337 kilometer. And by the way, if you are in Bucharest, Romania, and if you want to check the car, test drive, definitely check out Toyota Bucharest South. They're very nice. They will help you with everything. But to be honest, I'm definitely impressed. For me, this is a consumption for a very small car. It's really good. I'm impressed. I'm definitely speechless. So this is a car that I definitely recommend you at least go and test drive it, go and see it. I hope the video was useful. I hope you get some useful information. If you have questions, ask me down below, whatever question you have. Check out the other videos with the car, interior, exterior, material quality, because might be very interesting. And hold tight, because sooner or later we all gonna move to electric cars, and this might be a great option. CHR, great car. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching. See you soon, guys. Bye.